feel what I'm saying? So in the grand scheme of things, and on the higher levels, those are things that you got to know in order to be successful at this. And those are things I show. You know what I mean? Those are things that I had to understand. You feel what I'm saying? Because there was so many people like, yo, I'm just gonna eat what you eat. Okay, that's not what makes you like. It's not what makes you plant-based. Just eating what somebody else eats. It's a mindset. It's a lifestyle. You can copy my plate all day long. So, are your thoughts like mine? Are your actions like mine? What things are you acting and thinking accordingly to living a plant-based lifestyle? Now, I will say this: once you transition and you get that shit out of your body, your mind really does change for you. When you're bloodthirsty, you do some irrational shit. Your thoughts are not right. Period. I have become a lot more peaceful. I didn't know how much peaceful I had become until I did it again. You feel what I'm saying? I was so much more peaceful. Like, I didn't argue. Like, I don't like arguing anyway. But you feel what I'm saying? Like, I didn't raise my voice. Like, I never had to. That never triggered in me. Fears, doubts, anger, rage, those emotions and shit, I know that they're linked to eating animals. Because it's deeper than that. I covered a little bit of this in the book. We're assimilating that. We're taking on the pains of what. When you take that stuff on, yeah, that trauma hits you too. Like we be thinking, oh, I just got a migraine from eating this pork. Why? I got a migraine from eating this burger. Why? What did you just take on from that? Like, seriously, what did you take on from that? Because I'm not trying to get all, you know what I'm saying, like, what's it called? Namaste-ish. I'm not going to get all like that. But it's reality. You're assimilating the final moments. Your DNA is like a USB stick. It stores up until the final minutes of your heart stopping. The final seconds. Like, as long as the DNA process, the rest, like, as long as that is still coding and still working in your body because there's vitality in it, it is going to happen. So there's a thing called genetic memory. You feel what I'm saying? And we literally, our DNA, it can store up until the very last moment that we're alive. What do you think the very last moment of the animals are that we're eating? Imagine this. You drink milk for a strong body, right? This one is going to be even more fucked up for you. You drink milk because milk builds strong bones. I'm sorry. I could say that shit with a straight face. That's bullshit. But we drink milk because it does a body good, right? Where does milk come from? It comes from a cow. Duh. What state of mind is that cow in when it's creating this milk? Because that cow's DNA is in that milk. Ain't no different than a mother breastfeeding her child. Her DNA is passed on to the child. The child shares her DNA, so it's able to assimilate. It recognizes it. It's not foreign. You feel what I'm saying? So, what you think happens? So that mother, it takes on, so the mother's DNA, there's an aspect to it called genetic memory that is in there. And we take the milk. However, that milk was designed for that baby. I don't know if you've ever seen the slaughterhouses or seen what the fuck happens when they actually get this milk. How do you think? You only produce milk when you're pregnant. And women only do that. So the female gender only produces milk when it's pregnant. Or when it has a baby to nurture. How the fuck do you think these cows get milk? To give us. And where are their children? If we're drinking the cow's milk, what the fuck is the baby calf drinking? Now granted, it's very, very important because breast milk is uniquely created for that individual child, period. It's a very potent chemical called colostrum. But the colostrum and the breast milk itself, it was made as this baby is forming in the womb, the mother's body is literally saying, oh, you're gonna like this, you're gonna like this, you're gonna like this, you're gonna like this. You're gonna have this though, you're gonna have this, you're gonna have this. So the breast milk for you is gonna need this. So mother, what do you have to do? You now have to give me the right nutrients in order to store this. If a baby gets sick, this is no bullshit. Test it, check it out, do what you need to do. If a baby gets sick, the color of the breast milk changes. Shit's amazing, right?